Today, I would like to pose two very important questions, both of which are interrelated and both of which are extremely consequential to your financial future as a business owner. These are questions that, let's face it, most people probably would either rather not answer or they may not know how to answer, but they need to be answered. The first question is, how valuable is your business? Now, I'm sure you could probably go to a CPA and have them do their methodology and identify what the value is with your business. But here's the reality: that is taking a look at your financial performance. It's not looking at other metrics such as what the rest of your industry is doing, or other important things such as the dependency of the business on you. So if you do not know how valuable your business is, then, you know, just stop and think about everything that you do in a day. As a business owner, you're probably functioning in the CEO role, maybe having some duties as a CFO. The reality is you have a lot of stuff that you're doing and you don't actually know how valuable what you're doing is or isn't. It's possible that you might actually be doing the work that a $50,000 a year secretary should be doing. Or some of the work should be something that maybe a 120,000 a year controller or even a $250,000 a year CFO should be doing. So the reality is knowing how valuable your business is crucial. And this isn't necessarily for somebody who's getting ready to exit your business, say in 2 or 3 years. This is something everybody should know. It's really important just because you need to know what you have, especially if the time comes where you need to make an exit. And the reality is, a lot of exits are forced exits. So that is the first question you need to ask. The next question is one that really is reflective of strategic planning, and that is, what do I want my business to be worth? Obviously, the first question is, where are we today? The question, what do I want my business to be worth, is something that should be asked with the idea of 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. Depending on how much longer you're going to be with the business, obviously that will determine if it's going to be longer or shorter. But nonetheless, this is a question that everybody needs to ask. But you can't ask it until you know the answer to the first question. And if you're able to ask that second question, I can guarantee you what you'll discover is, number one, not only knowing where you are today, but also getting of a sense that you could be a lot better off and things could be a lot more valuable. I've actually employed this with my business too. So, I'm preaching to the choir. I mean, I've seen the importance of it play out. So that's what I want to encourage you to do. Is I want you to encourage you to consider those two questions. If you feel like you could use some assistance in not only getting to that second question, I would definitely love to talk with you. My contact information is in the description. I would definitely love to spend some time just figuring out how we could get you to the point of where you achieve the value that you desire. So please spend the rest of this day giving some very serious consideration to these questions.